EMP, Research and Publication. English has become the accepted language for research in medicine, with a huge amount of research articles being written in English all over the world. The needs of medical professionals in this regard is to use English for research-related purposes, for reading EMP material which has been published in English, and especially for language-related EMP research. There are various genres which have been researched extensively in medical research, and basically abstracts, book reviews, case reports, case studies have been researched. But the pride of place is held by the research article, which follows an internal schematic structure, and the case study, which is a single narrative about a case. Besides this, spoken communication has also been researched. For example, medical presentations, question and answer sessions at the end of the medical presentations, which pose a certain challenge for non-Anglophone medical practitioners. Then there are specific grammatical structure, for example, which have been also researched. The if conditionals, which occur in patient-doctor consultation, and hedges, which occur in medical conferences, presentation of papers. However, there have been researches which have combined genre studies with grammatical structures. Then a large amount of research has been carried out on medical vocabulary. Medical vocabulary is known and is famous for its large number of specialized and technical words, basically because of the Greek and Latin origins of English. The percentage of technical words which are present in the medical language are much larger than those which are present in, say, for example, in a linguistic text. Some of the words which have been taken from Latin and Greek are still being used in their same form and meaning. So this research has been carried out in the words which occur in the medical context. Opinion is divided about how these words need to be taught. It is widely debated that words are better learnt and commonly learnt during the course of the medical studies. But others say that sustained attention should be given to those difficult words when they occur in some particular pedagogical context. Also, those words with which non-Anglophone students struggle, teachers should give a pronunciation practice of those particular words. There are a number of vocabulary books which are available for non-Anglophone as well as for native speakers of English. For example, Coxhead Academic Word List and Wang, Lang and G's Medical Academic Word List are useful in this regard. Consultation, doctor-patient interaction has also been researched, basically focusing on the ritualistic aspect of this interaction. Some researchers have focused on the power asymmetry between doctor and patient interaction, focusing on how the topic and questions are basically decided by the doctor. Then how the less number of space is given to how the patient can express his subjective feelings versus the economy on part of the doctor in order to get over with the consultation. Questions, the role, form and frequency of questions is also a topic of research, with 9 to 30% only of the questions being asked by the patient. The use of euphemisms in order to evade referring to taboo and embarrassing subjects is also a topic of research. Euphemisms are used for taboo body parts, for bodily emissions, and for death and dying, which are such subjects that there are different cultural assumptions about how to refer to them. Metaphors are also researched. The human body is frequently referred to as a machine, or the war metaphor is used when referring to a disease which is invading the body, and then the body as a plumbing machine. The medical discourse also employs an abstract and distancing language. and this has been researched, for example, in case studies. The language which is used is a sort of a depersonalizing language by omitting the agent of the action. Then the use of technology as an agent, for example, saying that scan showed instead of saying that the patient felt this. This is what the giving more importance to the technology as opposed to the patient as a human being. Then different reporting verbs are used for the doctor and the patient, with the non-factive words like state, said, attributed to the patient, and factive like note and gave to the doctor. So health communication research is quite limited at present. More directed EMP research is needed in order to improve the medical practice.